here. I'm going to talk a little bit about the capabilities we have in our company. If you look at overall the pharma companies, like the pharmaceutical companies globally, and we support the R&D pipeline of pharmaceutical companies in terms of providing them services. What's our perspective of looking at pharmaceutical companies overall, the R&D pipeline? And they have basically their internal pipeline, internal captive facilities through which they have a discovery and development programs. But also the substantial part of their discovery pipeline comes from the external sources. And these external sources are through the in-licensing of the research programs or through the collaborations with the academia or with the biotech companies. But what has happened lately, because of the economic meltdown, all this model is under tremendous pressure. The R&D productivity is going down, the costs are rising, biotech companies are really struggling because of the early funding. So this pipeline which was there, not only the internal pipeline of pharma company which is suffering because of the restructuring, but the external pipeline through this biotech model is also under tremendous pressure. And that's where we feel that the CRO model basically plays very important role, because they not only support the internal research being done by the pharma companies, but they also support the biotech companies and the academia which is supporting industrial research. And that's one aspect of the help which CROs provide. But we feel that CROs, particularly in this part of world, that's in Asia, they provide really an access to the talent pool which we have, which is available in India and China and other geographies of this part of the world, and which was unfortunately so far was playing very minimal role in terms of innovative research. And that has opened an extra avenue for supporting this. So that's what I feel that CROs are playing very important role in CROs based out of India and China. Now coming back to specifically to our company GVK Bio. So we are almost a 10-year-old company. We are not very old. But during this 10 year, we have grown tremendously. We have grown from 0 employee in 2001 to almost 2,000 people in our company in 2011, beginning of 2011. And this growth has come through a particular strategy, that is to provide the long-term support, integrated support to the pharma companies. And we added one after another business units to enrich this integrated support. So we started our company in 2001 as a bioinformatics company. Soon we went into medicinal chemistry, provided support in medicinal chemistry. We added clinical pharmacology, bioavailability, bioequivalence studies in 2003. And then gradually we went adding process chemistry, custom synthesis in 2005. 2006 was another expansion year where we really added the biology and clinical research capabilities. And then we provided end-to-end discovery support and generating intellectual property directly, and started the activity in 2008. And 2010 was the year when whatever the gaps were there in our capabilities, we formed several alliances and the expansion of the discovery activities. So that's how we have grown. The company is supported by the professional, basically Mr. Barat, who was the ex-CEO of Renbex, is the chairman of the board of GVK Bio, and GVK Group is at the back of the entire growth story of GVK Bio. Now, how do we look at the discovery space? So discovery space and development space, you can, our perspective is you can divide it into 4 different platforms. You can basically have the lab chemistry platform, where the chemistry activities start right from the laboratory, discovery chemistry, and it goes up to the process and R&D scale-up activities, goes up to custom synthesis, and then API manufacturing. So that's the entire spectrum, right from discovery to marketing of the chemistry-based requirement for the R&D. There is a biology-based platform which starts from the screening of the compounds and different biological assays, goes up to supporting the preclinical IND filing in terms of toxicity safety, goes up to then moves to the early development services, phase 1, phase 2A, proof of concept kind of studies, and then you have a phase 2 to 4 studies. Supporting both these chemistry and biology, you need a very strong formulation support, which comes right here during IND stage, goes up to marketing. And then supporting the entire gamut of activities, you need a very strong informatics or in silico platform in terms of evaluating your data, in terms of computational support, in terms of PKT/PD modeling, and all these activities. That's how we see the whole world of the discovery and development activities. And where are we today? In terms of GVK Bio, whatever you see in the blue, blue there, we are already present. Whatever you see in the gray color is the activity where we have